This is our Forex blog for April 28th, 2017. And today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to show, like I always do, our stats for the week and some charts, and also show you how you can look at daily charts and figure out which direction you want to focus on. You want to take our buy signals or our sell signals or both. And also I'm going to show some of our other tools that can also increase your odds of deciding which of our trading signals to take and which ones not to. So here's Friday. There's a lot of trades on Friday. 78 trades total, 749 pips. The average win, I'm just going to approximate it, 15 pips. The average loss, only 5, so 3 times bigger wins than losses. Here's Thursday, also a lot of trades, 639 pips. 18 pip average win, 6 pip average loss. And like I say each week, these stats, I keep one set of stats rather than 2 or 3 different ones. I fix some trades each morning, and those losing trades aren't on here. I also add some new trades each day, so the new trades wouldn't have been there live, and the ones I fixed, you would have had losses. So keep that in mind. Usually you can cut the stats in half to get an approximation of what it was live. Here's Tuesday, as I want to get on with the regular part of it, 328 pips. The key is the wins are much bigger than the losses here. This was only 12. Most days they average around 18, and the losses only 6. And here's Sunday, Monday, tons of trades, 633 pips total. Now, here are how the trades look. You have basically green buy arrows, and then the trailing stop that's green, and red sell arrows, and the trailing stop's red. And so when you are looking at these each day and you want to decide whether to take the trades or not, what I would do when manually trading is first look at your daily chart. Here are the euro-dollar 50-day moving averages under the 200. The longer term trend is clearly down. Short-term wise, it's been going up and having trouble at the previous month's high. And so, you know, this really could go either way. It's kind of extended on the short-term basis. Over the last week or two, it's been going up a little bit. The longer-term trend's down. I would take buy signals, but I'd focus on selling. So here's the euro-dollar. And you can also use our drawing tools. This swing low to swing high, you can see it's right around this 78% fib area. So I'd take a shot at that with my stop right underneath the swing low and ride it up. Knowing that the longer term trend's down, you definitely want to consider taking some of the sell signals at the high. You draw your fibs on here, and you can see that this is a fib, 38% fib area, and it makes it a little lower low. This is also now a 38% area, so you might want to take that one as well. And you can also use some of our other more advanced tools on your charts as well. This one has the hourly moving average in gray, 15-minute moving average in green, the 4-hour moving average in red. It shows the previous day's high, and it shows our containment bands. The red and white areas tend to be where price will reverse. So if you see trades stopping at these levels, you know, you can look to sell those areas. You can see a lot of days it doesn't even hit them. And I also have the 4-hour statistical high and low on here too. So this was the 4-hour statistical high. This is 1 standard deviation, 2 standard deviations would be right around here. This is up a lot for this time of the day. And so, you know, you definitely, I would have taken that trade there. Let's look at some of the other ones. Euro yen, you can see a sell here, here, here. Most of those worked earlier in the day. There was a sell here, didn't go that far. A buy break. This was such a strong trend that we have a flag pattern system in our trading system that found that, and that took off about 50 pips. Here's the pound. You can see 2 small 10 and 5 pip wins there. Small win here, small win here, small win here. Double top failed. Unfortunately, I missed this trade right here. Here's the CAD yen, and let's bring up the daily chart and put the CAD yen on here. So you can see this is clearly in a longer term downtrend. It's had a little bit of a pullback up. It's stuck right around the 200-day moving average. So if all you wanted to do is focus on this one and take trades that are sells, you know, you would have made 5 or 10 pips here, you would have got short right here and made 20 pips on that one. You may not want to take one that's after it's gone down so much, but you can draw fibs on here and look for sells at the fib target. So you might have got in here with a small loss and had a small win on that. This is the end of the day on Friday, so you might not have wanted to take those two. But knowing that the longer term trend's down, you could be looking for sells. Here's the previous day. Sold right here, made money. Sold right here, you wait for that pattern to show up, and you made 40 pips. This is afternoon when the volatility dries up. You know, you really didn't make or lose much on these trades. But you can use the longer term chart and some of our other tools to increase your odds. Here's the pound, euro pound. And, you can see it fell about 25 pips there, 5 pips here, made money on that trade. Looking back to previous day, sell, made money. This one made money, this one made money. This one lost 5 or 6 pips. This one made money. This one made money. Here's the New Zealand dollar. There wasn't any trades on Friday, but the previous day it had this huge 40 pip win. Lost 8 pips here and another 10 here. Here's the Australian dollar. Starting on Friday, it had a win here, small win, and another 35 pip win there. Australian yen, sold here, made 5-10 pips, sold here, made 5 or 10 pips. If you taken this trade right here, you would have broke even or lost 5 or 8 pips max. This one's sold right here, made about 15-20 pips. And again, you can draw your fibs on there, and if one's down that far and doesn't hit the fib retracement area, you might want to pass. So you might be looking for our signals to give you a signal here, there wasn't one, or here, there wasn't one, so you didn't take it. Once it goes above the 62% fib, usually that means the downtrend is over. So you may or may not have wanted to take this one. It's right up here near the previous high of the day. So if it was going to fail here, you have a long way to fall. So I would have taken that trade. And since this trend reversed short term up, take this trader here and made 10 pips. And I'll just showcase some of the other ones. Here's the Swiss yen. Nice big win here, here, here. Huge win here, and a very small break even or loss right there. Here's the dollar yen. Small loss, break even, small win, win, small win, small win. And this is really not kind of trading out that well. Let's look at the dollar CAD. Small win here, pretty much break even, win, and there weren't any trades the rest of the day. But you can use longer term charts to get a feel, and our currency indexes, which show you how strong the euro is or the dollar. If the euro is weak and the dollar is strong, you want to focus on the euro dollar chart with sells. It's much more likely to go down with a weak euro and a strong dollar. So that's it for this Forex blog, and hopefully by using the daily charts, you can use 60 and 4-hour charts in some of our statistical tools to get a feel, and the trend lines, Fibonacci areas, to get a feel for which one of our signals you want to take and which ones you don't want to take. And you can also do what I do. Once you become a profitable trader, trades you believe more in, you think are higher probability, either more likely to work or more likely to give a big win if they do work, bet a little bigger. Ones that you're not so sure on, cut your trading size in half. So if you lose, it's half the loss that it would have been. These are some of the tricks that you can do to get better results with our trading signals.